Greetings, Peacekeepers, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I am Admiral Tirak of the Heavy Battlecruiser Environment, as we continue the campaign to attempt to dominate, well, the Gorn Confederation in whole, but right now the planet at 26, which, oh boy, is it proving to be a major thorn in our side. Quite the defended fortress world, as we found out. Not exactly something that we can just kick and knock over. So we are back at base after yet another run on that planet. We haven't managed to take it yet, but we're definitely working on it. And we're just going to do a quick check through the shipyard to see if we're looking for an XCA, which should be relatively cheap. A couple of XCBs have come up. I did say I was going to look into last time what arc these two PPDs were in, and they are in fact rear arc PPDs. I don't know why, but two PPDs that fire out the back for reasons. I'm not sure why. I haven't quite figured it out. I know some people think that rear firing heavy weapons is a great idea. I do not agree. I would prefer to have everything focused forward, but hey, maybe that's just me and I'm crazy. It's been known to happen. So we're going to get back up to full supplies there. One last longing, hopeful look for another XCA, because that's what we really want. It is not there. So let's stop faffing about. Let's get back on the road, back to 26, where the war is hot. A shipyard assault. We are not going to succeed in planetary assaults if it keeps sending us up against, well, what it keeps sending us up against. Fortress worlds with, like, what was it, 4? Yeah, 4 plasma Rs and 6 plasma... Are you kidding me? Dreadnought, light cruiser. Nope, we're gone. Oh, not a great way to beginning an episode. Something that we are becoming, unfortunately, accustomed to on occasion. Because with support, no problem. On our own, that alone would be a dogfight. I mean, it's a DMP, so it's not the most amazing thing, but you know, it's enough. I mean, I think that's like the full-on pseudo-fighter carrier, isn't it? Might be wrong. I'm not 100% sure on Gorn ship designs, but there's no way in hell. We're just gonna nope on out of here and try again, because there's no point in trying to do a mission if you're absolutely positively going to fail. And as much as I like to say, let's try it, and then go in against impossible odds and then lose half the ships, even I'm not that dumb. So we're going to zip on out of here right at the beginning of the episode, and then zip back in to, you know, hopefully run against something that's not a dreadnought. In fact, we've been running into so many dreadnoughts around this planet. Let's do a quick zoom-in check. There's a dreadnought down here in Federation territory. Maybe that's why. So pop. Hi, we're back. We're here to fight. Let's do another shipyard assault. We really could use some help here. We're going to need our Gorn compatriots, you know, the ones that we've been using to fight our battles for us. He's a heavy cruiser. We're a heavy cruiser. It's the Purview! Wow, that's almost insulting. We had this gigantic carrier called the Purview, and now they rebuilt it as a tiny little X-frigate. You are a PVX, so you are a patrol vessel, so basically a Coast Guard cutter, and you have an X-type refit. Wow. The Purview was so good, it was so reliable and solid, it served us so well, and that's what High Command turned it into. Ugh, not a glorious end, my friend. We are targeting a CCX, not quite a CAX, but, you know, it'll have a pretty decent amount of firepower. I'm going to guess 2 Plasma Rs and 2 Plasma Fs. It might be Plasma Ss, but I'm betting they're Fs. So mobile sensors launched. Give me a good idea of what I'm dealing with here. And 2 Rs and 2 S's. Okay, so it is the harder version that I thought it was going to be. Not as easy as we were hoping. He will also likely have 2 PFs, because at this point in the war, they've invented this clamp system, which basically allows any ship that wants to carry PFs in a fight, which means essentially all cruisers are carrying PFs. He fired all of his phasers and missed every single shot. A little bit lucky for me, because I needed to reinforce this forward shield. Forward weapons are ready. The S-type torpedoes are almost ready to rock. How is our Wild Weasel doing? Almost ready, but still not quite, so we're going to keep it down below a speed of 10. Because if we get too close too quick, we won't have a weasel to shoot. 3, 2, 1. Weasel ready. Okay, setting up another one. We're in range. Open fire with the PPDs. He's immediately opened fire with his S-type torpedoes. He wants me to fire back, and I'm gonna wait. I gotta wait. Now! He still has his R-type torpedoes. You may have noticed I haven't fired my phasers. There's a reason for that. Because, I want to make him... Here it comes! R-type 1! Can't. Oh, we took it on the forward. We took it on the forward. Oh! Purview has fighters! Okay, that's a little less insulting. Still a little insulting, because Purview was a heavy carrier, the heaviest carrier you could possibly get without having a battleship carrier. But, okay, we'll accept that to a certain extent. All weapons... no, we're not going to. We're going to chase him a bit. He does still have a single R-type torpedo ready. And our PPD strikes and the Purview's, restitution? Is that what those are? Restitutions? I'm not sure. Bring them home. Preferably not through the minefield. Okay, I was holding my breath there to make sure that another Wild Weasel is ready. We're going to take this shot. We're going to take this shot because... Okay, I thought our shields would hold. They did not. PPDs are ready. Open fire! So the shields are gone on that side. Again, you may be wondering, why hasn't he fired his phasers? I want to get closer before I fire the phasers. Quite frankly, being able to eat those R-type torpedoes means that I will have another one ready for him by the time that he launches his Gs. And I do need to get in tight with him so that I can launch phasers at maximum effectiveness. That's a fake. Don't try and trick me. That's not real. Okay, it was real. What? Really? All up and select. Full firepower select. Come on, a little bit closer, a little bit closer. I don't want to have to commit a little bit more. A little bit closer. Come on, come on. Almost there. Kill it. Okay, ripped into him. What? Oh, timing was off. Okay, all systems fire. Actually, higher need to turn. We need that power now. Another mobile sensor decoy. All turn. Port side. Engage with plasma torpedoes. Hi. Yes, I just do that to you. Yes, you are in pain. Fear me and my ship. What's shooting at me? These are Federation Stardocks. Okay, the shield's held. Barely, but the shield's held. He has lost half of his phasers. More than half of his phasers. Probe. It's not real. What? How is that real? I have been wrong every single time that I've tried to guess. I need a rapid turn, and I need you not to screw this up. You have an 86% chance. Although I was playing... Okay, good, good, good. Up and select. 1, fire. PPDs. All up and select. We're going to follow this up and end his life. Okay. That was much more gruesome than it should have been. What? But it says... Which... Okay, which FRDs are they? Gorn docks! Okay. So they're going to have plasma torpedoes. Not cool. I am going to take the time to patch these so that when we start our next operation, we will have them at full power. Even if we don't fix them in time. PPDs are such a finicky piece of equipment. So we can't just come right at this guy, because he'll kill us. This operation did not go quite according to plan. Mistakes were made. I will admit to that. I thought torpedoes weren't the real thing when I saw him, because I saw his R-type torpedo was under repair, and I was like, that's not ready to shoot. But, silly me, he was able to shoot it anyway. Oh, it probably blew up, he fired, and then he clicked the repair on it. That's probably what's going on there. Because you hold plasma torpedoes for a little bit longer after the launcher's been destroyed. Something about the residual plasma still being there, and you can still shove it out the front. Because apparently the magnetic coils that guide it aren't, you know, completely trashed. Slow down. He's got a range of 10 on that. So we can get to a range of 11. Well, we could get to a range of 10.99. And prepare to fire all weaponry. Well, not just all weaponry. Prepare to fire the only weapons that matter. PPDs, and there's a hole. All weapons. Shoot through the hole. It's not much, it's just a little bit of damage, but we're outside of his range, so we don't mind. Playing this at maximum speed, because why not? And stop. Just to double check and make sure. I'm wrong, but it doesn't matter. All weapons fire. Continue to engage with all weapons. You, sir, do not get to have any sort of shields or defenses. The more you earn, the more I'll continue to fire. 15, so 7.5 each. And you patched up something big. I'm assuming your F-type torpedo launcher was down and now fixed. Continue to fire. Light blasts. We should have the PVD ready by the time you bring that side to me. Yep, it's gone. PVDs are such a nice weapon. Oh, we're running the phaser capacitor dry. Yeah, let's put more power to it. It's sapping some from shield, but at this point I don't think he's got a... There he is. He doesn't have anything anymore. Turn to this guy. The purview, it's probably actually safer for the purview to stay back there. I mean, would be dangerous if you were to try and get involved. So, distance of, I guess, 13? I'm not sure. It didn't deal a ton of damage to us. I mean, we probably could just tank it. Because it's only a single F-type plasma torpedo. But still, it's the principle of the thing. You don't want to be sitting taking damage. You don't have to. He says as he, took 4 plasma torpedoes in this fight. Yeah. My mistake! I assumed you were weaker than you were, and when you weren't, well, it was trouble. Terrible, terrible trouble. Spelled with T, it rhymes with P, and stands for pool. All weapons fire! All weapons fire. Thank you! 23 damage from this range, not bad. And let's see how bad this is. A little bit bad, but not bad. Just a little bit bad. Continue to fire. More PPDs. Oh, that's beautiful. The PPD is my favorite weapon for the ISC. Might even be my new favorite weapon in the game, because it's just a lot of fun to shoot. Oh, we gotta wait for the PPDs to cycle so that we can wipe out his shield. Because it's just so satisfying to hit somebody with it. PPDs. Aw, he didn't die. Heavy phasers, kill him! Nope, not the heavy phasers either. The only disappointing thing about how this armament is set up is because you know that on the actual ship, it's like there's one A and a B and one A and a B here. But because of the way the hardpoints work, it only fires the hardpoint from the one hardpoint. So we don't get to see like 4 beams firing. Little disappointing. Minor niggling disappointment. Not even... Okay, worth mentioning because, we mention everything. But not worth getting frustrated over. Yeah, there's that. No, get your fighters back! There's no reason for you to risk them for nothing. 4 pilots just died for no reason. You didn't get involved in this fight fast enough, man. There was no reason to waste them at that point. He did fire his plasma torpedo. By the time we get there, however, he is going to have it back. Or near enough to it. And slow, slow, slow. All weapons fire! You made a mistake, sir. Okay, now we're just gonna march in. The steady march to victory. Especially because you did that. That was foolish. And away, and in. All up and select. There we go. Shipyard missions. They take a while. They're not necessarily difficult to win, but they take a while. And that's the key. So, we're set up 450 prestige. That's very nice. And the tile's neutral! The tile is neutral! Shipyard Assault. Mark 2! Shipyard Assault, Part 2. The shippening. It's Romulan shipyards according to this. Whether or not we can believe that is entirely up to you. Federation Light Cruiser! Heavy Cruiser! And Heavy Cruiser, supported by the Shield Breaker, which is the destroyer. And Light Dreadnought, the Purview. This is a much better version of the Purview, I feel. I'm much more satisfied seeing you. This is the Monarch class battleship hull. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. We would get one if they weren't 10,000. Or something like that. We'll actually have to check on that price because we are starting to get up there. We're like 6,000 cash right now. And let's see the enemy hulls. It's a War Destroyer. Oh. It's a strike cruiser and 2 strike cruisers. Okay. So, not super concerned. Let us get the fleet view. Yep, heavy war destroyer. New cruiser of some kind. And NDC, new drone cruiser, XM. Ooh, you could be dangerous. I mean, I have D-type torpedoes, but drone cruisers spit out a lot of fire. And one of the things they did in Orion Pirates Plus is other races also have the V-type missile. The V standing for MIRV, Multiple Independent Reentry Vehicle. And what that does is it fires one, and then when it gets to a preset range, well, by preset range I mean after it travels a certain distance. Hey, you hit me, not cool. It then splits into 6. Yeah, see, he's got a V, 4 Bs, and an A. So when he shoots this thing, 6, 10, 11. Granted, 6 of those shots are at 1/6 of the normal effectiveness, but still, that's a lot of firepower. Okay, I think we've been slowly going in enough. Let's increase speed to nearly a combat speed. And reduce you down to here. You missed, sir! Select, select, select. Overload the phasers. We want to heal him relatively quick. Fire everything! What? What? What was that? No, seriously, what was that? Seriously, again, why did my PPD suddenly shut off? Why did I suddenly lose accuracy? How are these things occurring? Oh god. Hi. Don't want to be here. Don't want to be here. Do not want to be here. We will have to order mines to be deployed very, very shortly. Weapons officer. Mine, please. Because drones will set off mines. It's a very, very fun little fact that is very, very useful. Maximum power on the charging. I know we're actually, did very good job. But a good job, everybody. Okay, light cruiser's dead. No cruiser, we got to keep this mine in between us. So if he fires his missile barrage, because the AI does not space out their barrages at all. If he fires his missile barrage, if it has to travel through the mine, it'll blow up pretty much the entire barrage. It's great. You're taking damage. PPD, select. Stay on target, PPDs. Okay, we gutted his forward shields. So he's lost forward shields. We'll fire in through that front. And more weapons. Knocking down another shield. We're just not going to use the SI torpedoes at this point. We're going to focus on phaser and PPD fire. How are you doing? You've managed to come around my minefield. And you're making me turn in a direction I don't want to turn. Oh, clever you. So let's get the overloaded phasers on. Severely damaging the target. Can I get somebody to handle this new drone cruiser, please? Preferably the battleship. That would be excellent. Because the battleship has more than enough firepower to just gut him. But as you can see, fighting non-plasma races not quite so scary. Because what's he gonna do? Fire a couple of 8 damage photon torpedoes in my face? Oh, I hope that interrupted a photon torpedo run. Oh, that was a point-blank range photon torpedo, and look, my shield is still here. So a massive strafing run there, thanks to the Golf type phasers, which are just amazing. They are so good. I need to let you build distance because my main heavy weapon is the PPD, and you are within my minimum range. So go, Skinner, go on. Go, get out of here. We didn't want you anyway. Stand by. Kill! Murder! Death! Glorious. Turn to new target. We need to kill this one. He is potentially exceedingly dangerous. There is no real way to describe it other than that. Because let's see what happens when this happens. Because this is going to happen. And it's going to be ugly. See that? See that? That's what drone cruisers will do. Mirach drone cruisers will do that times 10. Well, not quite times 10. But, really? Are you sapping power from my I should just shut you off. There's no reason to charge you at all. PPDs are way better. See? They can handle 6. But look, he's still got firepower going out. And now the Gatling phase is getting involved. And plasma torpedo to the face! Plasma torpedo to the butt. Aha! Our systems are all fully intact. We are now pulling out, and this is... Oh, no! It'll be perfect. Excellent. Also, other thing about drone cruisers, very fast. Look at that speed! He's taking that many hits, and he's still doing that massive speed. Because missile launchers don't take any power. So he has to pay power for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 phaser X's and 2 phaser 3s. And everything else on his boat is free. Sir, you're dead. Not quite. Okay, you will be dead. Starboard plasma torpedo, please. Let's swing around a bit. I think that'll do him in. Turn back into him because I don't want to reveal this. Yeah, there he goes. Into a million pieces. These are Romulan Stardocks, so they will be equipped with cloaking devices. Joy. But more to the point, they will have plasma torpedoes. Which is not crazy. I mean, it's not bad. So we'll increase speed a little bit. How's the DNL? Rushing into battle. That's right. That's what we like to see. Oh, yeah. Okay, go this way. Yeah, that way. Good. Like that. I had to make sure that he was actually going into battle and not, you know, just zigzagging across space. But it does look like they're actually getting involved, which is not very common thanks to the AI in this game. Yep, forward shields were being reinforced the whole fight. Excellent work, everybody. Very happy, very pleased with how things are going. Now, the problem is he has a cloaking device, which sucks. Cloaking devices on installations make no sense. We know where the installation is. It's not moving. So the fact that it can cloak and then we can't shoot it is bullshit. Range, fire the PPDs. All weapons fire into that. And now we will... Oh, actually, we don't have a really great plan to turn. Plasma torpedo, please. Plasma torpedo. There we go. Just had to coax it. And now we're going to stop right here. We'll be perfectly happy to sit right here. Because it's just outside of our range of 4. And, yeah, we will do great work. So turn to face, you put our forward systems on. Maximum speed, please. Boing. It bounced. Bounced right off. We didn't even care. And bump it a bump it a bump it a bump. That's dead. How about this one? He has only 3 PPDs. We actually have more PPDs than he does. I would even say we have more firepower than he does. Because we've got 9 X-type phasers, he's got 6. Yeah, that DNL, it's technically a light dreadnought. So DNL, light dreadnought, dreadnought light. But yeah, his firepower is... It ain't exactly what I'd call the greatest. But that's the point. A light dreadnought is meant to munch on heavy cruisers, but they were designed way earlier, I think. So they're not used to X-type ships, which, you know, are bringing 4 of these PPDs to the fight. Or, you know, if you choose the heavy bombardment cruiser, 6, but it fires 2 of those backwards. Because reasons, intelligence, I guess. Slow down, bounce that off the forward shield, and all weapons fire. We're very happy. We're going to increase speed just a little bit. We're gonna cruise up right next to you. Same deal. Basic siege work. You're already done. You're dead. You know, you're already dead. Then you explode. You just haven't figured it out yet. There we go. And that's the end of that shipyard assault. So 2 shipyard assaults. Took basically the whole episode. But that's kind of normal. I mean, they're just long missions. Because of the installation work. Another 450 prestige worth of 6581. We're pop. And we have taken the tile. So the battle over 26 is great and done. APX is some kind of auxiliary cruiser. I don't care. So let's do a quick sweep. We have 6,000. We need 10,464 for a BBX, the big monster Mac Daddy of the entire fleet. I mean, this would technically be bigger, I think. Just a little bit. I'm not even sure it'd be better. It's got 4 PPDs, 2 Plasma S's, 12 Plasma Eyes. The power cost on this ship must just be absurd. But that's 10,000 away. Is there any XCAs? There isn't. Oh, they are so incredibly rare at this point, it seems. What are you? A battle carrier, 2 PPDs, 2 R-type torpedoes, which is nice. But we're just going to go shipyard, patch up the damage. You know, we blew up all the shipyards, but it's the thought that counts. And maximize that admin shuttle. Thank you. Bing, bang, done to the map. That's it for the battle over 26. We captured the planet and the station, so that'll be a great bulwark defense against the onroaching Federation. And the only thing left of the Gorn is the northern half of it. We are on our way, folks. Halfway through the Gorn, 35 episodes in, which officially makes us longer than the Klingon campaign, and starting to get up there on Federation territory. But anyway, I've been Terak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press the little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.